Hey guys, so it's been a while since I uploaded my last video, and I have Nerium on my face, so it's really hard to move. So if I'm just like seemed all stiff-faced, that's why. But anyway, the reason I haven't been posting videos recently is not because I've been busy, because there's really nothing for me to do, but it's because I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting and a lot of self-development on my own part, and I just felt it unnecessary and very inappropriate if I were to do a video during that time. So I'm trying to speak really soft because there's people sleeping in the house, and I don't really want them to hear me, even though they don't really understand English. I still don't want them to hear me. So, well, a new development that just recently occurred is I found out that I don't like Japan. I don't. I'm sorry. I love this country. It's beautiful, and the people are awesome. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Don't be offended by this video, and if you are, and if you're easily offended, you should probably leave, because I'm not very good with my words. So here are the few reasons why. First of all, Viva la America. I love my freedom. And although there is freedom here in Japan, I just don't feel free. And what I mean by that is that the women here, they all are the same. You all have to be the same. And although I love being myself, and I love to be part of something, I just can't stand around being somebody that I'm not. And even though I don't, and I just be myself and I go out in public, it's just a constant nagging when people are looking at you all odd-like because you're not acting like one of them, because you look like a girl, but you're not dressed like one. And I cannot stand that. I cannot stand being in that kind of society. Whereas it's not that much different in America, except people accept your individuality. And I know I wasn't expecting to have individuality in Japan. I know. But once upon a time ago, I was this crazed fanatic of Japan. Like, oh, I love Japan. I love everything about it. And I really, really want to go. And, now that I'm here, it's like I don't really know what the fuss was all about. I mean, they have a lot of good advances in technology, and it's really peaceful here. There's not much crime, and people aren't a threat because everybody's not, trying to be, or everybody's not free here, basically, like free. But if I had a choice of where I would live in my life, I would rather be free and live in fear than to be safe and lived restricted. And I know that sounds really weird, because even when I'm in America, I don't really live in fear. But you never know when you're walking down the street that someone is going to use their freedom to their advantage and take something that belongs to you that they shouldn't have. Or they decide to use their freedom to end your freedom. But I'd much rather live in a place where I'm free. And I can't stand here in Japan how it's just not. It's not free. And as much as I have noticed here, like at work, when people go to work, they're working really hard under conditions that are terrible and low pay, and it's just like, what? I mean, I know that's everywhere. I know. I know that even in America it's like that, but and I'm not saying that America is a perfect country, because it's not. Believe me. I would honestly rather live in England, but I've never been there, so I can't really say. But once I do, I will tell you guys if I will live there. But I'm just gonna tell you now that I'm not gonna live in I'm not gonna live in Japan. For you, Mama, this is for you, because you have been worried about me wanting to live here, and I don't. I find that this country is beautiful and is fantastic, and the people here are smart and very nice, but I can't be myself here. And for someone who's trying to find themselves and being constantly restricted to being amongst other people and being them, it's just not going to fly. It's not going to fly with me. So this is actually running a little long. So that was actually just my number one reason. I have other reasons, but it looks like it's getting too long. Maybe I can jam in the rest of them. Okay, so freedom, individuality, work conditions, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. That sums it up. So, if you have any questions about Japan and anything that I could put down, actually I'm going to review some food later that I bought. They're Cheetos. But my next video is probably going to be about something inspirational or something. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again later.